Last weekend, my buddy Greg invited me over, claiming he was finally going to Marie Kondo his entire apartment. You know, the whole "does it spark joy" thing. I was skeptical, mostly because Greg's idea of tidying up is shoving everything under the futon and calling it minimalism. But he seemed determined this time, so I brought over some garbage bags and a six-pack to make an event out of it. At first, things went pretty smoothly. Greg held up his collection of expired soy sauce packets, a hoodie with a suspicious stain, and a stack of Blockbuster cards he'd been inexplicably hoarding. None of these sparked even a flicker of joy, so out they went. But then, we reached the dresser, and that's when things got weird. Greg opened the drawer and revealed a rainbow explosion of novelty socks, tacos, flamingos, sharks wearing sunglasses, you name it. He stared at them like he'd just discovered buried treasure. For the next hour, Greg tried to convince me these socks were the very foundation of his happiness. He'd pull out a pair, hold it to his chest, and whisper, "This one got me through my first bad breakup." Another sock, this one with tiny pizzas, "This was my lucky presentation sock." Soon, he was sitting in the middle of the floor, surrounded by a mountain of socks, giving each one a teary-eyed farewell speech, except he never actually let any of them go. By the time we finished, the only things left in his apartment were his couch, his toaster, and 87 pairs of socks arranged in a perfect circle. When I asked if he'd considered getting rid of at least the socks with holes, he just looked at me, dead serious, and said, "Those are the holy ones, they're the only ones that truly toe the line between comfort and enlightenment."